Well, today on Queen City News at noon, a Pinpoint Weather Alert day. Now, the Carolinas now braced for Hurricane Helene. The now Category 4 hurricane is expected to make landfall tonight along the Florida Panhandle. And now, a live look from Florida to the Carolinas. Helene is now threatening as an unsurvivable storm surge, and parts of the Sunshine State are happening. Closer to home, though, our mountain counties are expecting to see the worst of the storm in the Carolinas, with historic flooding and damaging winds possible. So we're already now seeing the impacts of Helene, with several tornado warnings issued this morning. Let's get right over to meteorologist Andrew Brightman. So, Andrew, we could also see some more severe weather later tonight, right?
Yeah, that's absolutely right. We could see really during the overnight hours, really tomorrow morning. That's going to be the time frame for the potential severe weather moving through. At least we got more heavy rain. We're seeing flash flood warnings this afternoon. Of course, we're keeping a very close eye on Helene as it makes its way towards the Gulf Coast, and we could even see some possible tornadoes, more of those on the way once we get to Friday. Currently, with our tropical satellite imagery, you can see the storm making its way towards the coastline as we speak. You can see the eye right there making its way through the eastern Gulf of Mexico. Latest with this storm, 105-mile-per-hour Category 2 hurricane, still forecast to make landfall as a major hurricane near the Big Bend of Florida. Likely going to see severe weather up and down the Florida peninsula as we go throughout the rest of today. And then from there, it's going to make its way inland, potentially going directly over downtown Atlanta. Still a little bit of discrepancy with the possible track here. We're going to be on the eastern side, which means we're going to see strong winds. Also, we're going to see the potential for some tornadic activity. These tropical storm warnings for basically half of the Central Carolinas and almost all of South Carolina goes in effect for the duration of this storm. Latest here that we've got on Pinpoint radar, a lot going on. These two polygons, those are flash flood warnings. Right now, we'll zoom in a little bit closer. You can see just the pouring rain here all across the upstate of South Carolina. Has been very impressive. Some of the rainfall rates that we've been seeing here. I'll try to pull up exactly how much rainfall that we've seen over the past few hours here. Bear with me, but we're seeing these rainfalls totals add up, and that's going to continue here. This is over the past 12 hours or so. Rainfall across the upstate South Carolina, exactly where we have this flash flood warning right now. Over 3 inches of rain already, and we're just getting started with this storm system. Alicia, I have more coming up with my full Pinpoint forecast.
Thank you, Andrew, and we're just getting started with our coverage right now. Let's take a live look in Blowing Rock. That area, along with several other mountain counties, are now preparing for several inches of rain as Helene now makes its way toward the Carolinas. And there are now already reports of downed trees as Blowing Rock sees strong winds. Duke Energy crews are already on standby for this potentially historic storm.